Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BKA the People's Champ, coming to you live with another commentary on yeah, it's a Nuke on Scrapyard, man. But I'm switching it up a little bit, man. This is probably like the last Nuke video you'll ever see from me, just because I think they cheesy. I think they just whack, man. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's not showing you anything when you see somebody get a nuke unless they're getting it like the one I'm getting here, because I'm just going in here and mixing it up and just gonna wax ass. And, I'm just teaching ass waxing 101, man. That's what I called it. But you know what I mean? I don't like when people when people put videos on here on YouTube, and you seeing them largely staying in one room or in one area. They just stand in one spot, man. I mean, this shit is whack to me. I like to see somebody move around the map, move around, and just show me that they can get the best of other people. And that's what I'm trying to bring to y'all from here on out. So like the nuke videos and all of that, I mean, if you see me running anything other than UAV, counter UAV, and a predator missile, I mean, I'm still gonna get the same amount of kills. I'm still gonna get 30 plus kills, 20 plus kills, and have a good ratio with that. But it's just like to me, I like exciting gameplay. So I'm gonna bring it to y'all just like I like it. I think if I like exciting gameplay, unless I have something like this where I just ran around and bust the other teams there. Now it seems like I'm getting my ass bust right now, but it's just because I'm trying to get to this spot, this high traffic zone. And some people be like, well, what's the difference between camping a high traffic zone and a low traffic zone? Well, see, you seeing the difference right now. You have to know exactly where your opponent is coming from. It's just a lot more. It's a lot more mental game. It's not just okay. It's like it's like a man going to work every day, and between somebody that has a lottery retirement plan or something like that. I mean, you might hit the lottery every night. I mean, sooner or later, and you might get rich. And that's just like how camping is. I mean, you might get good off camping, or you might have a good game off camping, but most of the time you're not gonna get anything. And so, that's why I like to go down there and I like to try to mix it up and whoop ass myself. And like I said, teach your ass waxing 101, just like that. You saw me get the 4 or 5 of them. I think I'm running hardline on this one, so I only need 6 for the Harriers. But you're gonna see why I hate why I really despise camp. Well, actually, I didn't have hardline on, so I had 7. Now watch me do this right here. I'm gonna drop my Harriers, and I'm gonna try to do what I despise. I'm gonna try to camp and stay back and let them get my kills. But the thing is, they don't get anything for me, and that's why I just it just pisses me off, because like some people really think that camping works, and that shit doesn't work unless you playing against bums. Because if you play against a squad like we have, and you camp, you're gonna get your ass kicked up and down the map, man. I mean, all we're gonna do is just gonna run around, and every time you try to set up in your little spot to camp, we're gonna kill you. And then you're gonna be flipping from side to side on the map. So it's like that shit does not work. And I don't understand why people think it does work. Like when people say, well, somebody's in a room, I'm going for the revenge kill. I mean, this is just me. This is just me. I don't know about y'all. I go for the revenge kill. And it's like if the person kills me once or kills me twice, that's all they're gonna kill me, because honestly, I'll pull out an AT4, 2 noob tubes, and a Simtex grenade and put on danger close with 2 flashbangs. And if I throw all of that in the fucking room and I don't get 50 points or 100 points if it's team deathmatch, you saw my Harry didn't get me shit. So that's why I got to come back out and try to mix it up myself. That's why I say the camping shit, maybe it just doesn't work for me. Maybe it works for y'all, but that shit don't work for me. But it's just like whatever. So if I throw all that in the room and I don't get 50 points out of it, man, or if I can't figure out a way to kill you, after you kill me once or twice in the same little room or the same little area, I need to turn the game off and turn the game in. And right now, you see the motherfucking pussy pill just takes me. You know what? I ain't gonna get pissed off by it. I get taken out by the fucking pussy pill, and I swear to God, man, I hope that's something that they take out of the game, man, because that 3 times health shit ends a lot of streaks, man. That's the #1 streak in America. I say it all the time, but a lot of people believe in it, a lot of people swear by it. I don't even turn it on. I don't turn on pussy pill or martyrdom. I just use straight up copycat. I mean, maybe I should start using pussy pill or something like that, but it's just like it's like whatever to me, man. And yeah, I am dying a lot. But you see, I keep taking it to them. I'm taking out 2 of them every time I die. So I'm really just trying to get this thing by rushing there. I didn't take out anybody before I died, so I guess I lied. But I mean, it's just funny to me, man, that like how some people can sit here and camp on the fucking video game and then swear that they're good and be content with that. See, I can't be content with it. I can't be content with sitting around in my house all day. So why the fuck would I be content with sitting around on the video game? In the video game, I'm already sitting around when I'm on the video game, so I'm gonna sit around in the video game too. I mean, it really makes no sense to me. But a lot of the community, man, a lot of people support camping. They call it quote unquote defensive play. and all of that. I mean, you entitled. You paid $60 for the game. You bought your Xbox. You can play however you want to. I'm just telling you, I think it's a bitch move. I mean, I don't know. I just think it is. I mean, if you know how to play the game, you really can play the game. You don't have to sit in one spot to try to get your kills, man. But I mean, whatever works, whatever works. So, you see me right here. I finally breached their spawn, and I come up in here, and I'm waxing ass, me and my Rafaka. I love that Rafaka, man. I mean, that's probably the most overpowered secondary in the game. You gonna see me stab that bitch right there. He had painkiller on anyway, so he would have just ate my Rafaka bullet, so it's a good thing I did kill him. But, I mean, this Rafaka is, like, probably the best sidearm in the game, man. I mean, it's one burst most times, and you can kill them. Even when you have hardline on, you most of the times can kill somebody. And I mean, I love that gun, man, because once you get it silenced, you have 2 silenced weapons. And y'all know how I am about silenced weapons. I like to be in the enemy spawn, and I think most people on this game, they're just straight oblivious to when somebody is behind them unless they see you light up on the map, man. And I mean, that's really real right there. So right here, I got the Harriers again. You see me, instead of immediately running off and trying to hide, I'm just like, whatever. The next round is going to start in a second, so I just don't want to get killed. There ain't no need for me to be over there now, so I'm going to run back and try to chill out for these 5 seconds. And like, all right, now if you're doing something like this, then, I guess it would be acceptable to camp. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. If I say somebody's camping, and, you camping like a little bitch, and you camping like a little bitch, and you get offended by it, then, I really don't understand that. But whatever, I'm going to drop these Harriers on the other end of the map, and I'm gonna sit back here in this room, and I'm gonna try to see if they can eat something for me. I only need 3 kills. Normally I know I can get 2. See, I got 2 kills right there, so I would have had to run back and get the chopper anyway. This area, he's gonna buzz somebody for me in a second, and there you go. And here I come with that chopper style, chop, chop, chopper style, chop, chop. She won't, chop, chop, she won't. But I mean, really right here, this is all she wrote, man. Once you get that chopper, it's stupid easy to do this shit on demolition, man. I mean, some cats got all kind of hurt when I said it's easy as fuck to get a nuke on demolition. And, they wanted to get upset about the shit, but it's like, it's easy as fuck to get a nuke on demolition, man. I mean, anybody can do this shit. Especially, I ain't even had none of my team. Everybody on my team was going for the nuke, I think. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there, man. I mean, like I said, my thing is, I want to play the video game. I want to move around. Some people don't want to move around when they play the video game. That's cool. They want to take the safer route. But I mean, to me, this is a video game, so it's like, why we worried so much about, taking the safe route? I mean, this is a video game based on killing people. But I mean, if you don't got gun skills, if you ain't got no gun game, and if you can't do it, then you have to do what you can do. But I'm telling you that you will get your ass bust by a team that I put together versus a team of campers. I mean, y'all gonna lose. You gonna lose all day long, and that's what I really don't understand. If you learn how to run and gun and hold back, I guess we'll say, and learn how to hold back at the right times, then, man, you'll be a much better player. But they're just strictly camping shit, man. I swear to God, we get in games with kids and they just go negative all day long. The entire team is like double-digit negative because they don't know how to play the game outside of trying to set up and snipe across the map. And by the time we switch the spawns, and they're coming back, it's just like, okay, we flipped it. Okay, we flipped it again. Okay, we flipped it again. I mean, that's all you hear all day. I honestly love campers. I like when y'all camp, because when you camp, you're going to get your ass kicked, because I know exactly where you're going to be. When I flip the spawn, you're going to be exactly right in the same spot. Some people spawn up and just stay there. I mean, they just immediately kneel, and just wherever they spawn, that's where they're going to camp. I mean, they have, no matter what end of the map they try to do. And I love those guys too, because, I mean, those are guys that we have team death matches, and it's like the game ends up being like 7,500 to 2,500 because they can't get a kill, because by the time they spawn, we whipping their asses all over the map, because our team is pretty much a team of rushers. But it really doesn't matter, man. It is what it is. Cats gonna play how they are. You see me rip through their whole fucking spawn, and that's what I'm saying about their camping shit. They trying to camp out our Harry up there, but this shit ain't gonna work, man. But I mean, maybe they were just oblivious, but I just called a nuke in because I was like, yo, it ain't even no need to continue to punish these kids. I got what I got. My man called his Pavlo in and all that, but it ain't even about all that, man. I'm just trying to say, if you want to say, camping is camping or whatever, and you want to justify what you do, that's cool, man, because, everybody camps at some point in time, I guess. If I sat at the other end, you see the final score 50-12, but now if I camped at the other end, it'll be acceptable. But anyway, man, this your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BKA the People's Champ, signing out, man.